Hi everyone, this is Shakti. I am live for the day number 37. We are at day number 37 already, which is so exciting to think about because it really feels like I just started this challenge. But I'm here again with another topic for us to dive into, contemplate on. And today I want to talk about how do I hack the algorithm? And this is number one contemplation that I think most people have in the coaching, healing, small business, entrepreneurship realm. So we're going to talk about that today. And before I go dive into it, I want to say hi to Elena. Hi, so good to have you here with me live. I'm glad. I don't think you and I connected, so I'm so happy to see you online with me. So let's talk about algorithm. I'm going to say the thing which I feel like you're not expecting to hear today, which is fine because that's what I always do. I take what people are talking about and worried about and contemplating on, and I show a whole different possibility. So a lot of the times when I see my clients talking about, well, the algorithm doesn't work for me, it doesn't give me the reach, it doesn't give me the engagement, it doesn't show my post to people, my toxic trait, the biggest flaw I have is really to help you bring all your power back to you. And when we try to make algorithm so bigger and us like so powerless against algorithm, we leak our power, right? I don't know if you can see this, but when we say that algorithm doesn't work, it's not helpful for me, it's not doing its job right, I want to hack it. What it does, it puts you energetically in a victim mode, in a mode that you are this tiny and algorithm is this big. And from that vantage point, there's no way to actually come out of this loop. There's no way to like really hack the algorithm. So there are a lot of people, selling all kinds of hacking the algorithm strategy. My go-to advice is to not worry about algorithm. Come back to you, pull all that power back to you, come back to owning your power, and trust that the algorithm is working for you exactly how it should. And a lot of times when I say this, it lands on my clients in different ways, right? Some of my clients take this as a permission slip to take all their energy, free up all their energy from the worry into creation. What can I create for my people that activates them? Trusting the timing in which algorithm will show my message to my people in the right time. And what starts to happen in this scenario is that as my clients start to take time to actually dial in their message, make their message stronger, the algorithm also begins calibrating with the message. So you can think of this very energetic evolution where, when you start to free up that energy from worry into trusting, what you do is you make all that energy available to actually tightening up your message, calibrating your message. And when you start calibrating your message, you are giving a strong signal to the universe. I am getting ready. I am persistently moving forward and I'm getting ready and ready and ready. And what universe is doing, what the energetics is doing, it's also calibrating itself to keep showing your message to the right people. What it also does, a lot of my clients, before even they start creating content, they start to get in the worry about algorithm and how to put themselves online. It really starts to take the pressure off and it allows people to get started. A lot of clients also actually give up on social media. They create content, try it for 3 days, and then they don't see the reach, and then they give up, and then they sit and figure out what to do next. The thing with algorithm is that very practically, it does take time for the algorithm to reset, to calibrate based on what you're saying, what you're talking about, and to start showing your message to your audience. It can take up to 3 weeks. 3 weeks of time. That means in the 3 weeks, you're actually consistently creating, posting, publishing your message. And after 3 weeks, you get to a point where you break in and your reach actually amplifies from there. So if you are somebody who is new at content creation, focus, like if there's any place where you can give up that worry about not reaching the right people, and just for solid 3 weeks, put your head down, keep creating, keep publishing, keep being consistent with the algorithm. You're going to see some uptick in your reach, your engagement in 3 weeks window. The other thing I want to talk to you about is sales, right? It's really cool to actually use social media for sales. And a lot of people think about social media is when you put a post up there, somebody gotta come comment on it, give you likes and love, all kinds of reactions. And I used to be that person too, so there's no judgment here at all. And that's part of the growth. The thing with selling on social media, the thing with having a business, at the end of the day, your reach doesn't matter, your engagement doesn't matter, right? There's one thing that matters, and that is how many clients you're able to work with. A lot of times people put their focus on the metrics that actually don't matter. And it doesn't actually matter at the end of the day how many people are commenting or engaging with your posts. And what does matter is how much you're able to sell on social media. A lot of people, most people online who are actually your buyers, your clients, they're not gonna even engage with your content, and that's okay. That's really normalized, and I want to invite you to normalize that for yourself. So if there's one thing I want you to take away from this conversation, is if you are somebody who is really focused on amplifying your visibility online, is to make really good content, put a lot of value in your content, give yourself 3 weeks of window to consistently put yourself out there, and without any expectation, completely detaching from result, and make sure you have some sales post in your content so that people can buy, and trusting that the right people are gonna buy the right thing from you. And they don't have to engage with your content. They don't have to love or like your content. Nobody has to come validate you. And if you can just take this, project for the next 3 weeks and just keep putting good content out there, you're going to make some really big uptick in your sales and in your visibility. And if for any reason in 3 weeks, after 3 weeks you don't get the results that you want, then I would totally look at the messaging and ask a few people in your network, in your friend list, people who resonate, who kind of represent your ideal client. I would ask them, and I would get their feedback and ask them, hey, I just want to do a short interview, just have a question for you. I've been putting some content out on social media and it isn't getting much traction, and I want to ask you honestly, is it resonating with you? Is that something you see yourself engaging in? And I feel like every time I've done it, 9 out of 10 times people have come to me and asked me, Shakti, I don't understand fully, can you explain this to me more? And I have taken that feedback to really taking all the terminology I use and breaking it down more and more and more and more. So I just want to share this with you for anybody who's looking to really be visible on social media, to have patience, to trust, give yourself good solid 3 weeks, get into a consistent rhythm, and you're going to see good traction on your content, and hopefully you'll get some new sales as well. And if there's any question you have on this topic, any messaging you want me to take a look at, please drop them in the comment and I will get back to you. It's one of my favorite things to do, actually, to look at, the content that people are working on, and to see if there are any kind of ways to calibrate the messaging, ways to like tighten up the messaging, the words, so that it doesn't speak broadly to people, but it resonates so deeply with that one specific client that you're calling forward. So I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing your content online. I look forward to seeing you soar and be more visible online, and just sending you my love and my best wishes. Go do it. This is all yours, and you got this. And if there's any support you need along the way, don't hesitate in reaching out. Take good care of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.